Happy Monday. It's November 8th, 2021. It's the Intersex Day of Solidarity. It's also National Dunce Day, which is perfect for me. So, here I am. This is the news at Jen. So please like and smash the subscribe button, though I have no idea why you would want to have sex with the graphic representation of a button on a web page or an app. But I don't judge such things. Our top news story today is the $1.2 trillion bipartisan bill that was passed and is on its way to President Biden's desk for signature. Unfortunately, for everyone, the bill lacks sufficient spending for Biden's pen. Marjorie Taylor Greene, seen here wearing her mask like she does at Target, blasted the 13 Republican representatives who voted in support of the bill. She said the bill was communist because have you seen how some of the roads in the West have a red tinge to them? Roads are communism brought into America by Joseph Stalin's number one friendo, Dwight Eisenhower. Well, they did like one another, at least for a minute. Eisenhower told reporters at a news conference in Moscow, just after meeting Stalin, that happened just after Japan surrendered. He said, quote, "I see nothing in the future that would prevent Russia and the United States from being the closest possible friends." And we've been great friends ever since, as we all know. The bill is half of Biden's proposed infrastructure deal. The other half is a $1.75 trillion infrastructure deal concentrating on so-called human infrastructure, which is being fought by so-called moderate Dems and Republicans. Republican Representative Lauren Boebert, seen here ripping off someone else's bad look, said she does not support it. Part of the issue, she says, is that it includes paid family and maternity leave. And then she recounted a story about giving birth in her truck.
Listen, I'm a mother of 4. I delivered one of my children in the front seat of my truck because as a mom of 4, we got things to do.
Apparently, the modern GOP does not support family values. I suppose Boebert's suggestion leaves homosexuals in charge. However, it's all not roses for the Democrats. They lost all 3 statewide races in the state of Virginia and lost the House of Delegates, or whatever they call it there. They're Virginia. We don't have to really know what they do. The loss left news anchors struggling with thesauruses as they struggled to describe the night as things other than a bloodbath or a blowout. Blood out? I don't know. Blowbath? That doesn't make sense either. Anyway, it just reminds Democrats that Virginia was the part of Virginia that seceded from the Union. Speaking of bloodbath, during a concert in Houston, Texas, a stampede left 8 people dead. The rapper who headlined the Astroworld Festival, Travis Scott, is under fire for how he managed the situation from the stage, with the NRA saying that guns should have been allowed in the event. In Glasgow, Scotland, the COP26 Climate Summit enters its second week of global leaders asking when they can meet Craig Ferguson. Experts said that never in the entire history of humanity has there ever been so many powerful people willing to do so little for the future of the planet. At least since last time they met. In October, over 500,000 jobs were added to the United States economy. Suckers. In sports news, Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers admitted that he had not been vaccinated after he tested positive for COVID-19. When he had been asked before, he said before that he was immunized and then called a woke mob was after him. He said a woke mob was after him. The woke mob released a press statement clarifying that they were not woke, but in fact just viruses. Speaking of a mob, in the United States, a majority of states are planning to or currently suing the federal government in light of the upcoming vaccine mandate. The mandate affects employers with 100 or more employees, which is strange because I thought small businesses were the backbone of the economy. Anyway, moving on. In some science news, some scientists are studying London's cab drivers' brains for Alzheimer's research. The cabbies have to memorize tens of thousands of streets and landmarks, and MRIs show that the brains that control memory grew over time, which is fascinating. Quite incredible. But there remains no word on when the UK will end up getting GPS. In not as inspirational as it seems news, A California man purchased an annual $150 Six Flags pass that offers year-round access to the park, free parking, and free meals, 2 of them a day. He ate there twice a day for 7 years and paid off his student loans and bought a house. No word that after 7 years of cheeseburgers and fries, if he had saved some money for a heart transplant. In also not as inspirational as its fans think news, the Sopranos creator has revealed the fate of Tony Soprano at the end of the last episode of the show. The show cuts to black mysteriously, leaving his fate unknown to the watcher, except anyone that has a brain. The creator said that he thought it was clear, though, and it was especially clear after James Gandolfini, the star, died of a quote-unquote heart attack. In actually inspired news, a New Zealand couple grew what is believed to be the world record potato, a titan of a tuber that weighed at 17.4 pounds, and they named it Doug. Doug. Fucking New Zealand. Doug will eventually be made into vodka, so take that, Idaho. And that's the news at Gen for November 7th, 2021. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and all that other fun stuff. And of course, thank you to my subscribers and to my Patreons. And please remember, I love you.